Congratulations! Your wife's pregnant! Fantastic! Finally, we're going to have a baby. What's it going to be, Doc? Well, basically, the sex of your child is already determined, but it's too small to be scanned. Oh, really? How is that so? How is a baby to be born identified as a boy or a girl? We are going to learn about understanding sex determination and the occurrence of twins in human beings. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain what sex chromosomes are, explain how sex is determined. In your previous lesson, you have learned about genes, deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, and chromosomes. Observe the two diagrams of male and female individuals and identify the significant differences of the opposite sex. Click the pictures of karyotype. The last pair of chromosomes of both sexes are different. The male has two different sizes of chromosomes in the last pair. The female has same size chromosomes in the last pair. What is the last pair of chromosomes? It is sex chromosomes. Both the male and female human body consists of 23 pairs of chromosomes. The last pair of chromosomes is the sex chromosome. What are sex chromosomes? The sex chromosomes carry genetic information that determine the sex of an individual. X chromosome, Y chromosome. Based on the karyotype diagram, identify type of sex chromosome and determine the sex of this individual. Click the human karyotype to identify and to determine the sex. The type of sex chromosome is XX, which is female. 2 X chromosomes, it is a female. Females have 2 X chromosomes. Based on the diagram, identify types of sex chromosome and determine the sex of this individual. The type of sex chromosome is XY, which is a male. 1 X chromosome and 1 Y chromosome. It is a male. Males have 1 X chromosome and 1 Y chromosome. The female body cell has 22 pairs of autosomes, 2 X chromosomes. It is represented by 44 plus XX chromosomes. The male body cells have 22 pairs of autosomes and 1 XY chromosome. It is represented by 44 plus XY chromosome.
I would like to know the sex of my baby, doctor.
Yes, we can definitely scan to know the sex of the baby. Aren't you excited to know? I can't wait to know. Is it possible to know the sex of the baby before it is born? How is this possible? With modern technology, it is now possible to know the sex and development of the fetus before the child is born. Now, let us find out how the sex of a baby is determined. A female has a pair of X chromosomes. A male has one X and one Y chromosome. During meiosis, a female can produce only one type of ovum, X. During meiosis, the male can produce two types of sperms, X or Y. The female gamete will be fertilized by either one of the sperm from the male during the process of fertilization. The sex of a baby is determined by either the X or Y chromosome carried by the male sperm. The fertilization between the X chromosome of the female with the X chromosome of the male will produce XX chromosome. The embryo will develop to be a baby girl. The fertilization between the X chromosome of the female with the Y chromosome of the male will produce XY chromosome. The embryo will develop to be a baby boy. How much chance of having a baby boy or girl? There is a 50% chance of having either a baby boy or girl. Click the respective button to know more about this. Sex chromosome. How sex is determined. Carry genetic information that determines the sex of an individual. Types: X chromosome, Y chromosomes. (44 plus XX), 44 plus XY, 22 plus X, 22 plus Y. Girl, boy, 50% girl, 50% boy.
Identify the sex and the genotype of individual A and B based on the karyotype diagram given above. The sex of a child is determined by A. Ovum, B. Gamete, C. Autosome, D. Sex chromosome.
Your answer is correct.
What is the percentage of having either a male or female child? A. 10%, B. 25%, C. 50%, D. 75%.
Your answer is correct.
Identify the correct combination of chromosomes which determine the sex. A. Female X, male Y. B. Female Y, male X. C. Female XY, male XX. D. Female XX, male XY.
Your answer is correct.
What chromosomes are present in sperms? 1. 22 plus X. 2. 22 plus Y. 3. 22 plus XX. 4. 22 plus XY.
Your answer is correct.
What chromosomes are present in a baby girl? A. 22 plus X. B. 22 plus Y. C. 44 plus XY. D. 44 plus XX.
Your answer is correct.